All right, so left off last video, we had gotten the resources to the location that I was going to refine them at. Since then, done a lot of work on the stream. We have gotten all of the refineries placed. So I think I don't know the exact number, but I believe it's kind of just around or just over 2,000 refineries. So we have the deuterium being refined here. This entire floor, other than the deuterium, is all used for the iron. So all these refineries are for the iron. We come up to the next floor. These pink refineries, they are for the quartz crystal, not that many. And then the copper is over here. Copper is about 800 refineries. The iron is also around 800 refineries. I think the deuterium is probably about 100. And then if we go down here, this is down to the concrete, and I think this is around 330, or I think it's 330 refineries for the limestone. So the only input belts that I've completed are the limestone. So I have the limestone going in for the concrete, and then I have the input belts for the iron going into the iron for the ingots. That's the only inputs I've done. I haven't managed to get any outputs done just yet. It's all kind of coming together. It's a big project, so it's going to take some time. I do have the deuterium is pretty close. I just need to connect it to the main bus, and then it will be being pulled in. The biggest project that I wasn't really anticipating how much I was going to need was the water. I knew I was going to need water, but boy, was I surprised how much water I actually needed once I did the numbers. So I'll flash the numbers, some numbers on screen real quick. So all in all, we're going to be making 24,600 limestone, 109,200 iron ingots, 60,000 copper ingots, 5,100 deuterium ingots, and 3,500 quartz crystal, and then also the 8,400 silica combined with some of the limestone. I believe it's 6,000. So with all that being said, all of that required 105,600 water. So yeah, I needed 171 pipes of water. I ended up bringing in 176 because I didn't trust myself, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't run into a situation where I didn't have enough, because I in fact did originally bring in 132 pipes, I believe, and then I found out that that wasn't enough, and I needed to run 2 more lines. So this is the giga stack of water lines. It is 22 pipes wide and 8 pipes high. So that's our 176 water pipes. Probably not the smartest idea to come out into the void here, but I was trying to reduce lag and spread things out as much as possible. So I ended up having to pipe the water all the way over from the swamp to here. So that was an extremely big task, but we got it all done. I'm very happy with how clean the pipes on the roof came out. I wanted to try and keep everything one high. I didn't really want to have anything stacked like this throughout the roof. That being said, while unpacking it and getting it off the main line, there was obviously some stacking that was unavoidable, but very happy with how it turned out. Like I said, I really just wanted to try and get everything laying flat on the roof, just to run as smoothly as possible. So there is, unfortunately, my power coverage is lacking on the roof here, but we have 55 of the water pipes that go towards the limestone. There is 30 pipes that go towards the copper, and what are the other ones? Let me look at my cheat sheet here. And then we have 63 pipes that go towards the iron, and then 17 towards the deuterium, and then just six there that go to the quartz crystal. I was getting lots of crashing issues. I've since upped my U object limits and that seems to have completely removed that. So I guess I was just obviously at the limit, which makes sense with how much stuff I got going on. So knock on wood, haven't crashed, and I don't even, it's been a long time, so it's feeling pretty nice not having to deal with crashes. I might even be able to turn my autosave interval up. I had it on 3 minutes just because I was crashing so regularly. So yeah, it's going to be a really big process to belt the inputs and outputs. I honestly think it will probably take me a couple days to do that. But we can shoot over here to the water extractors. Lots of people on the stream are wanting to see how that looked and everything. Like I said, super. It's honestly coming together better than what I figured it was gonna look pretty awesome, but it looks significantly better than even I was hoping. So I'm very thrilled with it. I've changed out all I had lights, signs along here. I replaced them all with skylights. Again, I was just trying to like reduce my my objects, and I was thinking maybe the like tons of signs was not really super good for the object limit. So here it is. If you ever wanted to see 176 pipes of water, here they are. They're pretty neatly packed. It's just 8 identical setups down here. Again, very happy with how everything turned out. It all looks super clean. All the extractors, just 2 extractors per water pipe, and they're just all overclocked, so 2 per to get the 600 throughput on each. And then they all run up here, running alongside the conveyor belt line. Looks pretty cool. Looks almost like a giant waterfall down the side of the conveyor belt line. And then you come up here, everything is just kind of braided together nicely, and it steps up the whole way. Then we were fortunate, we only needed to do 2 additional pumps here. This one is right kind of on the edge. I was thinking I might have needed to add one, but everything seems to be working. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So we'll head back here and give one kind of final overview. Definitely the hardest process. I mean, none of these ingots or these pure recipes are difficult, but the iron is most definitely the most difficult out of all of them. And that is just because it's such a weird number. If you're wanting to get a full 1200 belt of iron out, you need to input 647 point whatever. So you need it's more than a half a belt, but less than a full belt. So you need to do overflow on every single one and then merge them. Again, it's not super complicated, but as far as the pure recipes, it is definitely a little bit of a step up from the rest. The Caterium and the copper are all super simple. The copper is a nice ratio. You can just feed in 2.5 so I have this split up 2.5 belts, and then I have it duplicated, so it's going to take five belts of copper to get the what is it, 16 around, or I'm losing track of the numbers now. It's 24,000 in. So what's that? Oh gosh. The numbers off the top of my head. Anyways, the copper is extremely simple compared to the iron, and then also the limestone is very, the ratios are super easy to wrap your head around as well. It'd be interesting to see what the frame rate is like once this is all running. I suspect that it might get a little bit laggy over here again, which is part of the reason why it's off in this corner all by itself. Now, I didn't really pre-plan this out too good because it's also right next to my power plant. And so I was lagging and getting lots of crashes again. I've since upped my object limit, so knock on wood again, seems like the crashing is completely gone. But yeah, 33 belts of limestone coming in, looking really good. It's kind of a rambly video. It's definitely all under construction, so it's still in varying states of disarray, but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. And again, don't forget to come hang out and live stream, check it out. Usually streaming every day, and progress towards ultimately just using all the resources on the map, trying to be as efficient as possible, but definitely not stressing the numbers, really just kind of overproducing everything so we don't really have to think too much about it. At the end of the day, are we going to be 100% efficient? No, but if we got a ton of resources to work with, then if we're not 100% efficient, we're still going to be making big things that are looking really cool. So again, thanks for checking out the update video, and there's all the pipes. And yeah, come check out the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.